Sleep Tight Relax is supported by the generosity of our premium subscribers. Subscribe to Sleep Tight Premium and you can get more calming stories, perks like shoutouts, stickers, and other surprises in the mail. Until Christmas, we are offering 40% off all our plans. Go to sleeptightrelax.com/premium to learn more or follow the link in our show notes. Thank you. Hello, friends. Welcome back to our short story series. In this series, we are going to share the stories of animals. In this story, the little spiders are born in a small brown house. They grow up in here until there is no more room or food, and then they push through until there is a light, and they come out of their home. They feel their web shaking, and the mother spider appears with food, and they all start eating. There are 170 of them, and they have such a great time. Did you know that spiders belong to a group of animals called arachnids? Animals that have 8 legs. Ticks, mites, and scorpions are also arachnids. What makes spiders special? They produce silk and have fangs. The largest spider is the Goliath tarantula, and they can catch birds. The smallest spider in the world is less than 1 millimeter long. Now, before we continue with our story, let's start by making sure you are comfy and take some great big belly breaths. Breathing in slowly through your nose and slowly out through your mouth. Notice how your belly rises as you fill yourself up with air. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice how relaxing it feels as you release the breath. Breathe in and breathe out. You are becoming relaxed, calm, and peaceful. One more time. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Now, let's continue with our story. The first thing the little spider remembered was being crowded with a lot of other little spiders in a tiny brown house. This tiny house had no windows and was very warm and dark and a little bit stuffy. When the wind blew, the little spiders would hear it rushing through the forest nearby and would feel their round brown house swinging like a cradle. It was fastened to a bush by the edge of the forest, but they could not know that, so they just wiggled and pushed and ate the food that they found in the house and wondered what it all meant. They didn't even guess that a mother spider had made the brown house and put the food in it for her spider babies to eat when they came out of their eggs. She had put the eggs in too, but the little spiders didn't remember the time when they laid curled up in the eggs. They didn't know what had been nor what was to be. They thought that to eat and wiggle and sleep was all of life, which for a time isn't really a bad life at all. One morning, the little spiders found that the food was all gone, and they pushed and searched harder than ever because they were hungry and wanted more to eat. Exactly what happened next, nobody knew, but suddenly it grew light, and some of them safely fell out of the house. All the rest scrambled after, and there they stood, winking and blinking in the bright yellow sunshine, and feeling a little bit dizzy because they were on a shaky web made of silvery, silky ropes. Just then, the web began to shake even more, and a beautiful great mother spider ran out on it. She was dressed in black and yellow velvet, and her 8 eyes glistened and gleamed in the sunlight. They had never dreamed of such a wonderful creature. "Well, my children," she exclaimed, "I know you must be hungry, and I have your breakfast all ready for you." So they began eating at once, and the mother spider told them many things about the meadow and the forest, and said that they must amuse themselves while she worked to get food for them. There was only the mother spider looking after them, and, as she said, growing children should have plenty of good, delicious food to eat. You can just imagine what a good time the baby spiders had. There were 170 of them, so they had no chance to grow lonely, even when their mother was away. They lived in this way for quite a while and grew bigger and stronger every day. One morning, the mother spider said to her biggest daughter, "You are old enough to work now, and I will teach you how to spin your web." The little spider soon learned to draw out the silvery, silky ropes from the pocket in her body where they were made and kept. And very soon she had one fastened at both ends to branches of the bush. Then her mother had her walk out to the middle of her rope bridge and spin and fasten 2 more, so that it looked like a shining cross. After that was done, the mother showed her something that looked like a comb, which is part of her foot, and taught her how to measure and put more ropes out from the middle of the cross, until it looked like the spokes of a wheel. But doing this work was difficult, and like so many new skills, hard to get right without lots and lots of practice. The little spider got discouraged, as making this just wasn't as easy as she might have hoped, and she said, "Can I finish this some other time? I just can't seem to do it, and I am tired." The mother spider answered, "No, you must keep trying. This is a very important skill for a spider." The little one then said, I can't ever do it. I know I can't." "Now," said the mother, "I understand that learning this is difficult. You might find this hard to believe, but I was your age once, and it took me much longer to progress as fast as you have. Even though you have been struggling, you have done a wonderful job. It's a beautiful web, and I could not be more proud of you. So here is what I suggest. After a short break, take 3 slow, deep breaths and start again. I know you can do it." So the little spider spun the circle of rope in the web and made these ropes sticky, as all careful spiders do. She ate the loose ends and pieces that were left over to save them for another time. And when it was done, it was so fine and perfect that her brothers and sisters crowded around saying, "Oh, how beautiful," and asked the mother to teach them. The little web spinner was happier than she had ever been before, and the mother began to teach her other children. But it takes a long time to teach 170 children. And that's the end of our silly story. I hope you learned something about spiders. Now, say after me. I believe in myself and my abilities. I can do anything I put my mind to. I am loved. I am calm, relaxed, and peaceful. Sleep tight.